Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me on another adventure. I thought it'd be a good challenge for me to come out to one of my favorite hikes to one, show you where this hike is at and how I get to the spot that I go to, because a lot of people have asked where I go and how I get there. So I figured I'd do like a small video showing you guys just a little bit on how to get to these spots. And then also along the way showing you how, like, my process of getting some epic B-roll footage. That just gives you a little bit of clarity on what B-roll is, and the reason why we practice it is because we can make B-roll essentially a story, because it, again, like, it helps tell the story or helps keep the story moving along. So with this hike, I'm gonna take B-roll footage with just the GoPro, and I'm gonna be vlogging with, well, I'll vlog with my GoPro and with the big camera, but I want to show you how I get these shots and what my setup looks like, how I get these shots along the way to my spot. Yeah, all right, I think this is gonna be fun. You know, I hope you guys learned something out of this, and maybe it'll, if you don't film, or if you kind of do and you want to get just a little bit more in depth with it, maybe this will give you an idea of, you know, the behind the scenes work, you know. So we have about 2 hours before the sun sets, and I have a spot that I go to that is pretty close to here, so it doesn't take long to get to a really nice view, and then from there you guys can do like the main hikes. So first thing you're gonna look up is Castle Rock State Park in Los Gatos or Saratoga, and you're going to come along this main road. Now there's a spot over here called Summit Rock. You'll see it. Once you see it, make a U-turn, park on the side of the road. If you pass the Los Gatos Gun Club, you went too far. So this is the Castle Rock entrance station parking lot that I was talking about. Getting here, when you look it up, it's gonna pinpoint all the way over here, but you'll be coming up Highway 9, and you're gonna make a left when you come up to this crossroad here. You're gonna make a left on the 35, and you're gonna keep on going. So here's Summit Rock that I talked about before. This is where I park. This is where you're going to start, because if you don't want to pay, I think it's like 20 bucks to get in the park, because they have a main parking lot now, and they're forcing you to kind of go over to the main entrance. If you don't want to have to pay that 20 bucks, this is where you'll go. So you're gonna go towards Summit Rock and keep on walking. You're gonna pass the gun club, and I'll show you what the entrance looks like of where you're going. So these leaves look hella like nice. I kind of want to get like a slow-mo shot with it. So as you can see, I have my GoPro set up on this monopod. I'm gonna set it to 120 frames. Okay, so I'm seeing this sun flare come in through these trees, and it looks freaking beautiful. So I'm gonna try to get a shot low angle, and I'm gonna set it up where it's facing outward like that. And I'm gonna do like a push motion close to the ground and then going towards the trees. So let's see how that looks. We'll see how those come out. That was kind of cool. And see, that's the thing, along the way when you guys are getting like B-roll shots, you may see some things that look really nice. Stop and grab them. You never know if it's gonna work. And so here's the entrance that I was talking about. It's like a driveway here, and you can come down this way. Another thing that I like to capture as far as B-roll is showing me going to the spot. Now, if I had a subject, it'd be the same exact thing, but since I'm my own subject, you want to show yourself going towards there. So always try to capture some shots of you walking. You could put the camera down, set it up, and show like your surroundings and everything, or you could do the selfie style. Whew. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a low, maybe a spin around. Let's try to do a spin around. If you guys have chances to add sun flares when the sun is hitting the ground, all you need is the camera to be behind you. You're in the sun, out of the sun, and then once you get to about there, you'll get that sun flare. Bam. Yeah, So I did a few of those. Practice getting those sun flares, guys. It adds a great element to your video. Okay, so back to the trail. We've came through the entrance and we just followed that road up. You're gonna go up because there's a split there. There's gonna be two ways. You're gonna go up the hill, keep following it. You're gonna come down this like rocky road. Hey, one of my favorite ice creams. And then you're gonna end up at this little gazebo and you're gonna follow this road around. And then there's gonna be a trail right there. It says to the parking lot, about 1.25 miles to the parking lot from here. And we're gonna go down this way. Okay, you're gonna probably go about maybe 0.1 miles from here. So you know what, while we're here, let's get some B-roll of this gazebo because this helps it's a landmarker to leading us to my destination. Then we're gonna get a couple shots of this little pillar here. Once you're walking this way, you wanna keep an eye out for this pole right here, okay? Just be careful because of the leaves. If the leaves are still here, just be very, very careful. Watch your step. What I do is I go sideways. There are 2 spots that we're going to, and this is the first stop. Once you get down the hill, you're gonna see this rock right here. This is one of the greatest views. One of the reasons why I love this spot is because I don't know if you can hear them in the background. But there's a whole bunch of people here at Goat Rock. More or less people aren't gonna come here to this spot, so you'll get your seclusion and a beautiful view at the same time. Getting B-roll for here, I'll spend a few moments here because the climb up, that's what I climbed up. It looks steep on camera, but it's not as steep as you think or it looks. It's not bad. It's got all these dents in it so you can prop your foot on top. It's a really easy climb. And a challenge, right? If you're scared, challenge yourself because the view is beautiful. So even though that may look scary, know that that is waiting for you just right up here. This is the first piece of the pie that I wanted to show you guys because it's beautiful. There's a second part that I want to go to, but yeah, I spent a little time getting some epic shots here. I'll probably get a few more shots before the sun actually goes all the way down because we may get a glimpse from our second spot. So let me get a few more shots here. Okay, so this one looks like it's going to capture more of that scenery. I'm going to do more like a pass through or pass crossover. So on to part 2. We're going to come down from this rock. We're going to go to the right and we're going to follow this path right here. Now there's 3 ways. There's going back up. This is going to be going back towards our destination or our beginning point where we parked. And then there's a way that goes down this way. You don't want to go down that way. This way. Looks a little hidden, but trust me, you can come here. Now usually I would only show this spot to the people who came with me to Castle Rock. But at the same time now, with the quarantine, it's kind of hard to do that in groups. So I figured it'd be nice to show you guys through social media, and hopefully encourage you guys to come out here and see this beautiful view here in Castle Rock. Okay, so we're gonna follow this. It's gonna get a little steep, but that's okay. It's only a little bit, guys, only a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go up and curl around. Okay, we're gonna come through here. And I'll use some of these shots here where I'm walking through as part of my B-roll. We're gonna keep following this. Okay, so I can see here that there are 2 little paths. I don't know if you could see that, but one kind of goes this way towards that rock, and one goes up towards this tree. Go towards the tree, guys. Oh, I guess you could have gone either way, Go towards the rock, guys. It'll be easier. There's a pathway down there. Go towards the rock. My bad, my bad. Then you're gonna get to this rock right here. This is the rock that we wanna be on. So we're gonna cut left. And if you see this trail, it goes up and winds up. This is the last part of the uphill, guys. Be very careful on conditions like this. It might be muddy, slippery. Make sure that you're always able to hold on to something or your foot has grip. I'm trying to give you as much visual as I can so that you understand these landmarkings and know that you're in the right spot. So this tree is split. You're gonna climb over, and directly to your right, there's gonna be this rock that has Don Simmons on it. Boom, and you are here, guys. I wanna reveal this in a way that's epic. So let me try to figure this out real quick. Okay, I think I got it. Well, there you go. That's how you get to two of my favorite spots here at Castle Rock. If you want that seclusion and that beautiful view, right here we're actually getting right where the sun is gonna set. Bam, right there. You have a perfect view. This is like an amphitheater kind of like setup here. Check this out. I may have to use my GoPro to give you a good look at this, but look at that. You just chill up on this rock. You can sit all up in the crevices there. All these little places where you can sit. And then you have that as your view. I mean, come on. That's the kind of show you don't want to miss, right? Jeez. All right. I hope you guys got something out of this, whether you learned a little bit of something about behind the scenes work when it comes to filming and only filming on a GoPro, really trying to get those shots. I may have gotten some shots with my big camera, but I mean, it was mainly to kind of show me getting shots with my GoPro. So again, I also want to show you guys that with whatever you have, you can create something out of it. Don't think that anything is holding you back. As creators, like I said before, we cannot create limits for ourselves. We have to be the ones to break them. I mean, how else do people get their stories out in the first place, right? You have to be brave enough to tell the stories, to break boundaries, to really go beyond what people's imaginations could be, you know, and really bring yours out and let it shine. That's beautiful. I'm gonna let this sit and just take that in for you guys. That's a view right there.